Hello, and welcome to this video on RM Study. In this module, we'll learn about the critical success factors of the Identify Risks process. Identifying risks is the first process in project risk management, and there are 10 critical success factors for this process. Let's learn more about them. Early identification. Since uncertainty in the initial stages of a project is high, early risk identification ensures that project decisions take maximum account of risks inherent in the project and make relevant modifications to the project strategy. This improves efficiency as more time is available for developing and implementing risk responses. Iterative identification. Risk identification should be repeated periodically at a frequency determined during the planned risk management process, at key milestones in the project, or if changes are made to the project or its operating environment. Emergent identification. There should be provision for identifying risks at any time during the project. Comprehensive identification. The range of sources of risk evaluated should be increased to ensure identification of as many uncertainties as possible. Explicit identification of opportunities. All opportunities should be considered thoroughly. Multiple perspectives. The perspectives of as many project stakeholders as possible should be represented, as this increases the likelihood of exposing more knowable risks. Risks linked to project objectives. It's important that while identifying risks, their effect on project objectives, like time, cost, quality, and scope, should be considered. Complete risk statement. This is an important success factor. Identified risks should be described clearly so that any uncertainty and its causes and effects can be understood easily by those responsible for risk assessment and risk response planning. Ownership and level of detail. The level of detail of risk description should enable a single risk owner to manage the risk with clear responsibility and accountability. It should not be so generalized as to create difficulty in responding to risk or assessing ownership, nor should it be so detailed as to increase the workload. Objectivity. Motivational bias, where someone is trying to bias the result in one direction or another, and cognitive bias, where biases occur as people are using their best judgment and applying heuristics, should be recognized and addressed, and their sources exposed to minimize subjectivity and to allow honest identification of as many risks as possible. And with that, we've come to the end of this module. In the next module, we'll discuss tools and techniques of the Identify Risks process. Until then, goodbye, and thanks for watching.